Really makes you think, don't it? Maybe not.
The water is polluted on our planet. Every day, the situation is getting worse.
Babe Winkleman.
If things go on like this, the whole coastline will be polluted.
Yeah, nothing can live in this. There won't be a fish left in a few years.
Won't be any dolphins.
That'll be our own fault.
Science always seems to destroy nature instead of doing everything to protect it. It's up to biologists like us to warn the world what's happening around us.
Yeah,
Hey, save the message for the end of the movie.
We bring you a special news announcement. A special news announcement.
The future is what we make it.
Wait a minute, I'm full of crap.
Whether there will be creatures like her
I like milk.
depends on us,
Especially you, Bob.
on all of us, on mankind, on what we do
Yes.
today in the present.
Remember, moisturize and use a sunscreen.
And don't bob for French fries. Marry only UL-approved, attractive people. Good night.
He tampered in God's domain.
It was an amazing, even an extraordinary operation, son. But it still is too risky, too uncontrolled.
Oh, don't start, old man.
Saved his life.
And the after effects, what about them?
What about them? They're fun.
You've lost the urge to experiment, to explore.
Order up. I need those onion rings on the fly.
You know, they're doctors, but they do puppet shows, too.
Oh, Judy! Don't explore on people. Before you put a scalpel to one, an operation like this needs testing under every condition.
Yeah. You want mayo?
Over and over again. Rabbits, mice, monkeys.
Humptyback camels.
Not people.
That man who should be dead now won't think so.
What do you say to that, huh?
There's more to surgery than just being a carpenter to patch up walls, or a plumber to drain pipes.
Or a muffin baker to bake muffins?
Our bodies are capable of adjusting in ways we've hardly dreamt of.
Can we not talk shop?
We can only find the key. I'm so close now, so very close.
Then that means that you defy all the limits that were put down by God.
Maybe.
There are certain secrets that we could explore and discover rapidly.
I'm just toying with God's
And that's why it's such a shame that fear impedes us so. Dr. Amata, you're completely mad and ignorant also.
Thank you.
Every mad scientist has one of these speeches.
Don't you respect research at all? Don't you want to learn to know why a body functions? I do. And at last I found the cause. Take a look at this heart that's beating. It lives. It lives and pulsates because I gave it life. And if I can give life...
Doesn't have
to
very
an
good
material,
rhythm, though.
why can't I give it to the bodies that are damned to death?
Then why can't you give it to the script?
Can't you realize? Can't you see? There's a pattern to all that lives. An order, an arrangement. She had a heart and a brain.
I deny it.
The spirit was in both, not in one or the other.
No, she's a paperweight.
I'll give her a brain and a heart. Yes, and what of her soul?
It's in the car.
Say you love her. You can remember her love for you.
As you can see, folks, no strings, no mirrors.
Can you make of her an experiment of horror?
Shut up, man. You're lucky my chick's here.
The skill and science I possess was meant for this. Life has a pattern. The whole pattern of my life is shaping itself to save her now. Then you intend to go through with it? Yes.
Well, at least you don't have delusions of grandeur or anything.
Why don't they look?
The loss of life or any disabling injury to a war worker means a definite setback to our war program.
If you kill yourselves here,
Yes,
we
in
can't
time
kill
of
them
war.
over there.
We killed,
Sounds like
we
Commissioner
maimed our
Fudd.
fellow countrymen without malice, without hatred, without thinking.
Without energy,
It's
would
the
you
duty
wake
of
up?
this
Come
office
on.
to conserve the lives of the people and to improve traffic conditions.
Improve traffic conditions.
Can I watch some TV now, Grandpa?
Stop it. Stop it.
What? What am I doing? What? What?
Stop it. How I wish I could stop it.
So if the next car I stop happens to be yours...
Set a place for me at your dinner table.
Don't tell me you were only speeding a little, only breaking the law a little, only doing something a little bit wrong. Save that for somebody else, brother.
Oh my God,
because
he snapped!
I see too many little follies.
He's a bad cop on the loose!
Someone a little bit dead.
Now I'm going to grab a little bit of lunch.
You can't rub the tarnish from men's souls without losing a little bit of the silver, too.
You have concern for foreign beings over our mission to locate grazing land for our Gargan herds?
Yep. Thank you,
Recall.
Captain Exposition.
It is necessary as a reserve food supply for our people.
Our people?
Bah!
We're like parts of a machine. We don't know our fathers or mothers were raised in cubicles. The sick and the old are put to death.
It is the one and only way to maintain the supreme race. Have you forgotten that?
Our people have forgotten.
Maybe you should have brought this up in group.
Forget for centuries. But I have learned how it once was. Families, brothers and sisters. There was happiness. There was love.
Oh, bite me, there was not.
From where have you learned such things?
You learned almost too late that man is a feeling creature. And because of it, the greatest in the universe.
Great hair.
He learned too late for himself that men have to find their own way to make their own mistakes. There can't be any gift of perfection from outside ourselves. And when men seek such perfection, they find only death, fire, loss, disillusionment,
boredom,
the end of everything that's gone forward. Men have always sought an end through toil and misery. It can't be given, it has to be achieved. There is hope. But it has to come from inside.
Wow.
From man himself.
Cool. James Arness. We'll be back in Sweet Facts.
No, Peter Graves.
Hard to believe that a group of civilized men could sit around and calmly discuss how to murder 5 or 6 million others.
Being a part of a show like this, protecting your country from alien invaders. Think of it. Nobody but this special unit and the President of the United States know what really happened here tonight.
You mean you Tic-tac, sir?
Know what happened? Well, of course we do.
When Neil Simon writes a horror film.
This top-secret security business is like scratching, Colonel. Once you get started, it's hard to stop.
You coming on to me?
Just what are you getting at, Lieutenant?
I love you, Mr. Johnson, and I want to have your baby.
Did it ever occur to you that there might be other things being hushed up by other units just like ours?
Dick to the man.
Hey, this is the movie statement. Let's listen.
Don't ask me why. At the beginning, I had you figured for playing on the wrong team.
Oh, no. I'm a Russian. I thought you were German. Almost my whole life has been a witch hunt, one way or another.
Did you ever get a wedgie in grade school?
It was Hitler and one of his concentration camps.
Hitler, what a jerk.
Then my wife and unborn child died in another with Russian-made barbed wire. It doesn't change them much.
A lot of guys are finding that out every day.
All respect for my country lies dead in those camps.
I guess I should like you now.
I hope to go back and resurrect it someday. No country can survive when it loses the respect of its own people or of the world.
Oh, it hasn't stopped the old U.S. of A.
Go back, Mike. The way you want to go back.
My God, your hat smells good.
Fighting for the same thing. Even if,
line.
heaven forbid, it means pushing buttons on more rockets like the one out there somewhere.
Heaven forbid, Joe.
This is Bill Deal, signing off.
And remember, Bill Deal Oldsmobile out on the Beltline.
Pat, dear, if you can hear me, it just dawned on me that I probably won't see you or little Bill again. This is because I've been stubborn. I'm sorry. Because I really love you.
What a wuss.
Nice pirouette.
General Watkins.
So I call and I get Fiji. I say AT&T would have given me credit. They say you're not dealing with AT&T. I say I am now.
Well, at least I don't have a lot of hair to burn.
Darn.
Give me the White House.
I quit.
Clutch, help! Turn the Big Apple into applesauce.
Were spared, but metropolitan New York City was almost completely destroyed, with a death toll of well over 3 million.
Just a regular day in the Big Apple.
Regardless of possible disagreements over conference
Really
tables,
a fun film,
in
guys.
spite of the selfish interests of political factions or special interest groups, we cannot let this be the end.
Oh, yes, we can.
He learned almost too late that man is a feeling creature. And because of it, the greatest in the universe. And he learned too late for himself that men have to find their own way to make their own mistakes. There can't be any gift of perfection from outside ourselves. And when men seek such perfection, they find only death, fire, loss, disillusionment, and the end of everything that's gone forward. Men have always sought an end to toil and misery. If it can't be given, it has to be achieved. There is hope, but it has to come from inside, from man himself.